What's up YouTube, Panda here. Today we have another video for Knighthood. Today we're going to talk about everything you need to know about gear and crafting. The main reason why is because I've been getting a lot of people asking me questions. What gear should I use? How do I craft? How do you have a blue weapon? Things like that. And so today I want to go over everything you need to know about gear. So let's just start this right off. As you can see here, we are on the Knight page. On here you have all the gear that you could ever want to use. All those slots are right here. Okay, you have the backpack which holds all your gear, but this is where you see the gear you have equipped, right? All this gear has different things that it does. The gauntlet, for example, does power up moves basically for all of your different units that you use in hero, like hero combat. It increases damage of your punches of certain weapon types, things like that. Okay, all the gear itself, the shoulders, the body, the arms, the helmet, the legs, all that they do is provide you with armor and charm slots, the second being the most important. Okay, charm slots allows you to customize your character to do certain things. For example, you can buff certain hero types, you can buff certain damage types like burn, poison, or acid. You can also just increase your defense. If you find that you're dying, you can put a defense charm in, and maybe you'll live just a little bit longer in order to clear the stage. Okay, your weapon, kind of already talked about weapons multiple times in different videos, but most important thing about weapon is obviously your charm slots, but also the typing you're using. So if you're fighting beast enemies, use a beast weapon. It's pretty much all you need to know about how to equip gear and things like that. The part of the process that becomes difficult is crafting that gear. So if you come out here to the main screen, you click Go To, eventually you'll unlock the Dwarven Foundry. The Dwarven Foundry is where you can craft gear. Okay, you can craft both gear and charms, but in this video we're going to focus on gear. We'll focus on charms in the future video. Okay, so we're going to come here, we're going to click craft, and you have all of your gear will show up. Now you can separate it here, you can choose weapons, and you'll see all of your weapons lined up. You can choose helmets, you'll see all your helmets lined up, etc. Today we're actually going to look at helmets because I have enough to craft something, enough gear, that is, to craft something. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to select my level 19 piece of gear, and as you can see, I click here and I can add all of these different gear types. Now I want you to pay attention very closely to this little area right here. This is the results of the gear you're going to get. This is the item you're using. This is what you're going to get. As you can see, I'm going to add another heavy piece of gear. Well, nothing changed. I just added a heavy piece of gear. But if I come in here and I add a light piece of gear, you'll see that over here, this added the light symbol. This is important because every time you add a piece of gear with a different typing, it will add that typing to the pool of typings that the new piece of gear can get. So your best bet when crafting a certain typing, or when you're wanting to get a certain typing as a result, is to use 4 of the same typing of weapon or gear. Now for gear, the typing doesn't matter all that much. Unless you're going up against all ranged enemies or all magical enemies and you want a little bit more defense, it's not really going to save you that much, okay? It's just kind of a little extra bonus you get for wearing gear. The most important part of gear is the charm slots and the typing of the, or not the typing, I'm sorry, the ranking of the gear. So whether it's green, blue, purple, yellow, etc. Okay? So for gear it doesn't matter as much, but for weapons it does matter, because you could be like, oh, I've got 4 blue weapons, I can make my first purple weapon, and then you go and you use your 4 blue weapons. Well, you used an undead, a beast, a demon, and a militia, and you got a militia, and now you don't have an undead, a beast, or a demon weapon, right? And now you only you have that one weapon. Oh, but it's purple, but you don't have that one weapon. And if you watch my previous tips and tricks guide, you'll notice that I did state in there that weapons with the same typing have 100% additional damage, which is a lot of damage, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? When you're making weapons specifically, try to use the same types. And as you can see, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show you that this is how this works. So I select this golem weapon. I see golem. I select undead. Oh, undead got added. I select beast. Beast got added. So if I were to get one more and I were to add it to this pool, I would get a blue weapon, but it would be a blue weapon of one of the 4 things, or one of the 3 things if I were to use one of these ones I already had. So definitely when using weapons, when crafting weapons, try to use the 4 of the same typing, okay? Now another piece of information I want to show you, let me find, I don't know if I have any regular, oh here I do. So if I come in here, oh no, that's actually all, so I don't. That's okay though. So if I come in here, I have this level 1 item. And you're thinking, oh, but this level 19 is the one you're using. You're right, it is. And when I click this 19 or this 11, you'll see that I can craft, right? And it gives me a level 11 piece of gear, and it costs 2,000 gold. Well, that's a lot of gold, right? But if I come out here and I use this level 1, and I select this thing, it only costs me 1,000 gold, okay? But it only gives me a level 1. But gold is incredibly important in this game, so your best bet when crafting gear is to try and craft with level 1s as the base, because it's going to decrease the cost of crafting. Now, I didn't know this until just a little while ago. I got to give props to Muffin Mouth, my boy. I've been talking to him in private. I've watched his videos, and he actually gave this information in his last video where he actually talked about gearing as well. So props to him. Thank you for that little tidbit of information. I did not know that was a thing. I wasn't paying attention to the gold. I was just like, oh, colors. So thank you for that piece of information, Muff Math. If you watched this video, thanks, man. Hit me up. I want to chat some more. But definitely keep to using just the base color, or sorry, the base level of gear. Anything under anything 10 and below, you want to keep that, okay? And that's just because it makes things so much cheaper, okay? It's really important. Another piece of information I want to give you is similar to this. So if you do use something of a higher level, you can use anything below it, right? But if I use something of a lower level, hey, guess what? I can't use that higher level stuff as materials anymore. Kind of disappointing, right? It's unfortunate, but that's how it works. And so unfortunately, this level 19, I'm not going to be able to use it to power up anything else unless it's the main thing I'm using. So I'm not sure how I'm going to go about this yet, because that's a lot. It's double the gold to do that. I'm definitely not going to level it to 21, and then at that point it'll be 4,000 gold. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet in regards to crafting further. But that's the way that you upgrade your gear. Okay, like I said before, the most important part of your gear is the charm system, because the charms is where you can add additional stats to your gear and upgrade things. And charms are a lot of your damage, right? You can get 10% acid damage, 10% poison damage, 10% burn damage. You can get 10% damage to all alchemists and things like that. So definitely, if you stack your charms the right way, you can get a lot of extra damage for your main thing. And as I've said in other videos, burn is probably my favorite thing in this game. I'm probably just going to have like Vordry and Anara, and I'm just going to stack burn damage, and it's going to be great. But that is it for me today. However, I have a little bit of a surprise for you. I finally beat the hunt with 3 stars, Zoe. And I have 5 hero chests. So today, without further ado, we're finally going to summon our first 5 hero chests and hopefully get some top tier units. So wish me luck, guys. Here we go. If you guys want to summon with me, feel free to do so. If you got that gem chest or that gold chest today, or you're a whale and you're spending all the equipment stuff, count down with me. 3, 2, 1, open 5. Here we go. Come on. Whew. Give me something good. I'm going to watch this whole animation today. Normally I skip through it, but today is a big day. Whew. I hope I get a good epic, man. At least. Hopefully it's an epic. If it's higher than, hopefully it's, obviously it's at least an epic, but hopefully it's more. What do we get? It's a green. Okay. Shard of Zoe. Hey, I just got her. I just got her completed, so I guess it's fair that I would get more of her. I'm not sure how I feel about using her yet. She seems okay, but another green. That's okay. Ooh, Nico. I don't have her yet. There's an unlocked hero. As far as I know, she's not that great, so meh. But she's a little cat girl. Claws out, cat's cradle. Strong versus goblin. Okay, so I think she's probably still one of the ones you'd want to use for versus goblin. We get here. Ooh, there's the blue. Here we go. Burn. Burn. I'm going to go with burn. Okay, alright. There's an epic. Oh, he's a rogue. Venom Blade, Plague Harvest, Strong versus Goblin. What does this do? Oh, it doesn't let me look at it. Another epic! Ursula. Nice. I'm getting so many good things right now, dude. That's 2 epics. It's more than I was expecting. Hexen Bolt and Toil and Trouble. Strong versus Demon. That's great. I actually need a Strong versus Demon unit. That looks like it probably does Expose. And that, I don't know what that does, but that one probably does Expose. Last one, higher than an epic. Oh, I'm okay. 3 epics. I'll take it. Don Diego. Ooh, that mustache game though. Ooh, that mustache. Oh, that's a nice mustache. Strong versus outlaw. Nice. So that's crazy. I want to go read these skills. Let's go read these skills together, and then I'll end the video, guys. Oh, that was so much more than I was expecting. Like, that was literally, I was just one epic. That's all I was expecting to get. That's crazy. All right, let's look and see what we got here. Swap here. All right, let's scroll down. All right, burn. Let's see what we got. Okay. Venom Blade. Chance to poison. Kind of made sense. Oh, and ignores armor. Okay. So he deals damage, ignores armor, and has a chance to poison. Not bad. Deals damage to all enemies and ignores armor as well, and it's strong versus poison. So if you actually use his poison first on like the big boss, and then you use the Plague Harvest second, he'll do more damage with the Plague Harvest. Okay, not bad. Ursula. All right, let's see. Damage to enemies in the front row. Oh, it's an AoE based skill. That's going to be so good for hunts. I'm probably going to build this baby right here. And has a chance to expose. That's really good. Distributes damage across all enemies. Restores your health or armor by the same amount. Okay. That's not bad. I like this Hexen Bolt, though. I really like that. What do we have here? Deals damage to your current target and expels all buffs from the target. Okay. I mean, that could be good. And has a chance to burn. It's kind of what I figured that was. Alrighty. And then Nico has damage to one enemy in the back row and a chance to explode. Ooh, I don't like that. Deals damage to herself. No, thank you. Definitely not going to use her. But Ursula. Ursula is probably going to be a unit I use. Because I like that AoE for the front line. That's really, really good. Does it show me? Oh, I can't see what expose does. I'm pretty sure it like halves their defense, or it lowers their defense, or it lowers their damage reduction, something along the lines. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like this video and comment down below if you liked it, so we can have a little conversation. Check the description for the Discord link if you guys want to join there. I do have a couple spots in the guild open called the Dojo. If you guys want to join that, join the Discord. At me, say, hey man, I want to join the guild. I'll get you an invite as soon as possible. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification next to it to be notified when I go live with my videos. I hope you like this one again, and I'll see you in the next one.